Hey, Elwood City Limits listeners. Here we are again. It feels like this has become a bit of an annual tradition where we come to you as a special gift and we record a full-length commentary. This is, of course, Elwood City Limits, the episodic Arthur podcast. My name's Will Young.
Hey, I'm Lucas, and we're in the same room.
I know, just like old
once.
times.
Just exactly from, 3 years ago now?
Yeah,
that's where it's kind of a special 3-year anniversary in more ways than one. In that it's the 3-year anniversary of this podcast, but it's also we're sort of paying homage to the Elwood City Limits early years.
Yeah, exactly.
By getting in the same room to record for once.
Albeit it's not with two different microphones. It's a little bit more of a low tech.
No, we're in your quote unquote office, and we have a this laptop that we're looking at here on the bar stool. But you know what? I wouldn't want it any other way. I think it's the lights are dimmed. We're ready to watch a film.
For sure. This is a full-length commentary for Arthur's Missing Pal, the 2006, I believe it is, CGI movie. So we will give you all the syncing directions that you need. Before we begin, I did promise to our Patreon listeners that I would have a surprise for Lucas.
This is not kayfabe. I do not know what this surprise is. This is both a surprise to the listeners and to I.
So, Lucas, do you remember recently I had a run-in with an Arthur character designer by the name of Rich Morris?
I do. That might be one of my favorite all-time episodes of the show ever.
So it turns out Rich Morris is also open for commissions. So what I did was I sent him one of my favorite photos from my wedding, and I said, "Could you do this in the Arthur style?" So let me show you here.
I suppose folks at home will, oh my god, and I'm Buster. Look at this. He's even got the height rights and everything. Oh, so this is going to go on social? I assume everybody will...
Definitely. But by the time this goes up, everybody will be able to see it. But for right now, it's a photo of myself and Lucas. Lucas drawn as Buster and me as Arthur. And that's by Arthur character designer Rich Morris.
Wow, that's incredible.
Worth every penny.
I think it's time to retire all the cover images on all the socials, and that's got to be the new. Oh my! Whoa! Look at this. That could be. This is great, Will. This is incredible.
I'm a big fan. Okay. So happy 3 years. We've been doing this for this long. And I'd say, let's get to it. Lucas, have you seen Arthur's Missing Pal before?
I absolutely have not seen Arthur's Missing Pal. I have zero context going into this besides the fact that when we mentioned this on the Discord, by the way, if you want to be part of the Discord, go to Patreon and look up Elwood City Limits, and you can get in the Discord. It's fairly active. Every once in a while, I'm like, what'd you guys think of this movie? Yeah. Did you guys play this game?
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Everybody watching Euphoria out there? It's pretty good. But people in the Discord were referring to this movie in hushed tones.
Yeah.
In that we were kind of in for something. And in for something maybe bad. I'm not sure, though. Listen, open mind, open hearts. Let's get into it.
Okay, so here are your syncing directions, and also apologies if it sounds like we're in an echoey room. It's because we are.
We're recording this in like a bingo hall.
Yeah. So we are starting this particular file of Arthur's Missing Pal. So we are starting it. There is a Lionsgate logo, then there's a fade to black, and we have it pause right after it fades into these trees. There's a yellow one on the right and a green one on the left.
If you're watching this illegally on YouTube, it's at the 007 mark. You can sync it up perfectly if you watch the Arthur's Missing Pal full movie YouTube video.
So no matter how you're watching with us, we're going to give you the countdown. We'll go 1, 2, 3, play. And when I say play, then I'll play and you'll play, and we'll all watch this together. Okay? 1, 2, 3, play.
Okay, Arthur Worldwide, baby. It's like Wu-Tang.
It's like it's like Pitbull.
It's like Pitbull. That's right. Dallet, indeed.
Lionsgate, from the Saw movies to this.
Yeah, makers of such fine films as Law Abiding Citizen and the Saw movies.
What a pull. Mainframe Entertainment, so we know that as Canadians. That's the creators of Reboot and Beast Wars. And
okay.
Yeah.
Me and you have both expressed our Reboot and Beast Wars fandom.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of getting this establishing shot, very David Fincher-esque of flying through.
Yeah, they're really
the window.
I gotta say, they're really taking advantage of the 3D space.
Yeah, never before has Arthur's room looked like this. Ooh, oh, I didn't know this was a Quentin Tarantino movie.
Post feedbacks.
So already this looks like, I guess the closest, most analogous thing would be like the Backyardigans, but it's kind of like sub-Backyardigans tier animation.
I mean, yeah, okay. I was worried. Pal didn't have his red collar, and I was like, what level of power?
They're really showing his feet. I just gotta say, the fact, like, I don't know if you sleep feet up like that, but I don't think I do.
I can't sleep on my stomach anymore. It's bad for my back because I'm old.
Arthur's missing pal. I feel like I'd suffocate if I slept on my stomach. So I assume this is the brain.
This has got to be the brain.
Have you? By the way, have you seen this before?
No, actually. So the past couple times we've done commentaries, I've watched the special beforehand, but I didn't actually get a chance to do this beforehand. So if we miss out on any crucial plot details in this lore-heavy outing,
we do have the YouTube automated closed captions turned on, which I remember. I think that's kind of a tradition for these commentaries, is we give those a chance and see how accurate they may be.
Well, so far I think we've had like one line of dialogue, and it's all music.
Again, with the bottoms of the feet.
Yeah, and we're seeing Arthur's room from all angles here.
Is this supposed to be Buster? Because that does not look like Buster.
That's Buster, baby.
Oh, whoa!
He doesn't have his red.
Too small.
He doesn't have his red shirt underneath. Doesn't have his red shirt underneath. Ding. Cinema Sins ding.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Oh, now he's lick. Okay.
Oh.
This is like, what is going on here? Oh my. Will, you didn't tell me this was gonna be all about feet stuff.
I didn't know. Yeah, it turns out this commentary is rated 18A.
Yeah.
So, kids watch with your parents. Parents watch with your kids. Talk to them about feet. Okay. It's just like, this is a really interesting opportunity. It's just like we never see, I guess, Arthur's room from any but the normal angles, I guess.
It's like when people like map out the Simpsons house.
Yeah.
And they're like, it doesn't actually kind of make any sense. Buster's ears, there's something wrong with Buster's ears.
They are very small, aren't they? They look like they should be longer. I think they're usually longer.
Also, I feel like they retiled Arthur's kitchen. Arthur's mom doesn't really look like her mom. Kate's still kind of cute, though.
Arthur's mom's got a weird, like, fringy haircut.
Yeah, she looks like Winona Ryder in Stranger Things.
Arthur's in the wall. Dad's got, like, a brown shirt on. I don't like that look on him. He looks too dad. This looks like, the blue shirt is like, hey, I'm dad, but also I'm, like, Dave.
I'm Dave. I'm ready to party.
This is all dad.
DW's popping off. I think she saw some Mary Moo Cow thing in the paper.
She's got that funky Mary Moo Cow radio. They really merchandise the crap out of that thing, don't they? Hey, okay, so the collar situation is bugging me. Like, Arthur doesn't have. They don't seem to be wearing under any. They don't seem to be layering the way they do in the show.
So DW, she had.
The bracket music brackets.
It's just in case. So I feel like the YouTube algorithm is really confused because there is dialogue. Okay, now it's working.
All right, there you go.
There we go. For a second, I think the music was just making us think that like all that was playing was music, but now Arthur's trying to some sort of pill.
Looks like a Tide Pod.
Those
or like we have a dishwasher pod that looks a lot like that.
Arthur is
yeah, CTW is clearly like saying something here, but it's just nothing.
She's just perturbed.
What do you want for free captions, I guess? This is
okay, she's gonna win tickets for all the cuts. She's like cutting out stuff for the Mary Moo Cow contest, and she's gonna win tickets because she has all the pieces, but Pal keeps like interrupting and blowing the pieces away. Everybody, can I just say, I mean, this probably goes without saying, especially if you're watching along with us, but it just all looks gross. This all looks pretty gross.
I mean, it's one of those things where, like, when you realize a 2D cartoon into a 3D space, it can only be so good.
We're looking forward to seeing this in action once again once we go see the Sonic movie next year, if you keep donating to the Patreon.
It's like the Treehouse of Horror episode of where Homer goes into virtual reality or into the 3D space, and it's just like,
Oh, jeez, you hate to see this.
This is what really meant to be.
This is really...
They have
that's pretty funny.
They have a full movie budget, so they can go full movie physical comedy.
Oh my God, Buster has truly no control.
He's got to get that toe break.
Oh, this is a throwback to. This is not the first time we've gotten spilt milk in Arthur. There was that one episode where we joined in medias res. That spawned the infamous Elwood City Limits bag of milk debate.
We actually got an email about that recently.
Oh, someone trying to bring back the milk discourse.
Somewhat.
Is it just me, or in 3D does Arthur's posture? I know it's just the way his head is shaped. Arthur's posture looks really messed up.
You think so?
Yeah, it looks like he's like hunching forward. Where, especially when you see him stand next to Buster, like look like
a little bit. I do kind of see what you're talking.
He's got a case of the no necks.
This is further proving my headcanon that Arthur kind of looks like Hannibal Buress.
Also, a lot of perspective weird stuff. Like, I feel like the kids are all too tall. Like, they look like the regular size for their kitchen, even though they're supposed to be like 7-year-olds.
Okay. Yeah, this is odd, and I wonder. I kind of wonder how this came about. Like, what made them decide to do this? And I don't think they did any other ones.
So, okay, I have a couple questions.
Yeah.
I assume this was straight to DVD. This did not have a theatrical release.
I believe it had a limited theatrical release in like some cities.
It's like when Blizzard put all the World of Warcraft cutscenes in the World of Warcraft 3 cutscenes in theaters because they wanted to get it nominated for a Best Animated Short Film Oscar.
They did?
Yeah.
What year was this?
When Warcraft 3 was brand new, I suppose.
That was a long time ago. I never heard of that.
Oh no!
Okay.
So far, Muffy is the character. Oh, there's Binky though. All right.
Why are they?
I feel like Binky. It's like when Kramer shows up at a sitcom, everybody's gonna clap. Like, hey,
Binky!
And Binky still kind of looks like Binky. I feel like Binky of all the characters has translated the best into 3D.
But they do have some of the characters like just wearing not what they normally wear.
No, Binky's got a plaid shirt.
Yeah.
He's bullying Prunella.
He looks like he's on the way to work. But Prunella is wearing the exact same thing.
Buster's gotta take these roller skates off.
They must have been having fun with that. Just like
he's like Roller Girl from Boogie Nights.
Oh, jeez. In appearance only, I hope.
Yeah. Pal
Hungy. He hungy.
Pal is Hungy Chaman, and he is unable to reach the. He's got multiple bowls, it seems. Oh, the ghost of art. What is this? Whenever you're thirsty, your water bowl right here.
My Chemical Romance, The Ghost of You. Okay, so that's half of the problem solved. And I like that there's waves on it because it's his water dish.
Oh.
That's the kind of...
But don't drink too much because you'll know what will happen.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel.
What?
Oh, he's got to pee. Yo, I gotta pee, man.
I gotta leak the weasel. That's what killed Ricky in Boys in the Hood.
I just watched that recently. It's a good movie.
It's a great movie.
It's a very good movie. Rest in peace, John Singleton. Oh, is this the movie? Like, just...
Pal's gotta pee, and he keeps seeing a judgmental ghost of Arthur. He's gonna pee in
Dog's Got a Tinkle?
DW's room. When did this come out?
2006, I want to say. Like, and to go back to what I was saying before, it's just like I wonder what kind of led to this happening, or like I don't know. It just seems like a bit of an odd.
Oh, so what I was going to ask earlier when I was asking if this was in theaters, did the Arthur's writers write this? Or was this, like, licensed out to, like, the reboot studio, and then they, like, created a whole cloth?
That's a good question. This
is very uncomfortable, by the way. I feel so bad for Pal.
If we purported ourselves as, like, a fountain of Arthur knowledge, then I would have done any research, but I looked on Wikipedia, and it was very bare, and then I stopped.
You know, I've been hating on the way this looks, but, you know, when it's a still, it's actually not that bad. It's just when anybody moves, they kind of they're giving off food fight vibes.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Not, I do know that the original cast, the cast at the time, did do this as well. So there is some crossover.
Brain's out here working for the NSA, sort of he's surveillance state.
Is Francine the pizza? Oh, I thought that was Francine. Is it?
What?
I think it is. Is Francine
Muffy's mom?
Is Francine delivering pizzas? It does kind of look like her.
She's got some sort of
she's got that
jumpsuit.
She's got that same like kind of red bob.
Oh, pizza, please, Francine. Repeat. The pizza boy is Francine. I read it.
Oh.
So
Again, we're going off of the auto captions
Yeah.
here, which have been spotty at best.
I feel like this is a violation of child labor laws. I don't think you can have a pizza delivery person who's 7 years old.
It's not a violation of child labor laws if she's not getting paid.
Oh. It's just indentured servitude. Okay, so
Getting paid in experience.
are they going to try... Was their whole plan to prank the pizza guy and, like, water balloon the pizza guy? Because that's not good.
That's a good question. To your point about whether or not this was kind of a mainframe thing, they are at least keeping to the cohesion of, like, the Reed house. Everything's where it should be. You know, I feel like that would be one of the things that they would change, just, like, make things make more sense for them. They would, like, create a different space for them to walk in.
Here's another detail I just noticed. So usually in the cartoon, Arthur's eyes are white within his glasses.
Yes.
But in this, they're translucent, and it kind of gives him... It makes him look not a lot like Arthur. That looked bad, by the way.
It looked...
That water looked pretty bad.
It looked... It makes him really stand out from the other characters, because everybody else has kind of the circles and then the...
Except for Binky!
Yeah. So, Purnell's also got the single dot eyes.
I feel so bad for Pal.
Is it...
I think the implication here is he's sad because no one's going to let him out, and he's going to pee himself.
I see. Oh, okay. So he saw the water balloon, and it was a real, it doesn't take a whiz to know you're looking out for number one situation.
Oh my god. Speaking of which, he's going to try and use the toilet.
Is this
This is so weird.
Is this the movie? Like, when does he go missing?
Is he going to get, like, sucked down the toilet into the sewers? Like, what was that movie called? With the rats that go into... That's one of those, like...
Overboard?
It's one of those non-Disney animated movies that have been lost to time.
Mm-hmm. Swept Away.
Swept Away. Wonder how that holds up.
I think. No, or something.
Oh, we got the 3D sugar bowl. That's kind of cool.
Swept Away might be the Madonna movie.
We got 4 people.
Today's special's 2 cones for something.
4 people in 1 booth. That's quite a tight squeeze.
Yeah. Okay. I mean... I know, I appreciate that Pal has the decorum of a human, like, fastidiously not peeing where he's not supposed to, but, like, at this point, you would have just let it rip. Like, it's just easier. It's easier to ask for forgiveness than for permission.
Like, he could just pee in the, like, listen.
Pee in the tub!
I don't want to be too TMI here, but I've been known to pee in a shower or two. It's self-cleaning, you know?
I think that's more... normal than you might think. I'm not going to shame you for that.
I'm just saying that, and especially if you're Pal, the lengths he's going to try and use the toilet here. Oh my god, this is just so sad. He's going to get flushed down the toilet.
Oh, dude, that's dark. I don't like that.
Okay.
What? That doesn't look like Mary Mook. That looks... Ew.
Fun buck bet right now.
Yo.
Does Pal meet an alligator in the sewers of Elwood City? Is that going to happen? Is there going to be a part where Pal meets an alligator?
I don't think so.
You're going to say no?
I'm going to say no.
I'll say yes. I'll take that prop bet.
Well, what if Buster has an imagination where
Pal meets an alligator?
Does that count?
I think that kind of counts.
All right. All right. I got a buck in the other room, so fair. Okay. Yeah. Sugar Bowl, like you said, did look pretty good. Looked pretty on model.
I feel like the lighting is like, I feel like every space looks a little bit darker than it does in the 2D cartoon.
They even recreated that poster that Arthur has in his room. I've seen that before. Like, this is very much on model with everything else. It's just that they had to kind of take a bit of liberties when they're... Okay, so...
We didn't see Pal get flushed down the toilet.
No, but I imagine that's because of the implication. I want to know what this special is. 2 cones for what? Price of 1? That's pretty good.
Buster's freaking out.
Yeah.
All right, this is okay.
We got the whole gang here. This is, I guess Sue Ellen's not making the transition to 3D.
Is Brain there as well?
Yep, he's at the end. He's at the end of the table. I think they might have him wearing a lab coat. I might have to look at that again.
It's very odd that some of the characters just have the black beady eyes, and then, like, it's funny, the characters who still have whites in their eyes and then pupils look more like their 2D counterparts. Like, Buster, with the exception of his weird ears, and Binky look far more like their 2D counterparts than, like, Muffy and Francine look bizarre with their 2 black beady eyes, I find.
Yeah, and it for me, it kind of brings attention to the fact that, like, at this point when we've been watching Arthur, I don't even think about it anymore. But the differences in eyes between characters on the show is kind of noticeable when you don't, like, when you're just coming into it. And
I don't know, like, this idea of Brain is, like, literally spying on everyone in the city at all times.
yeah, it's a little bit Rear Window for me. He's just waylaid in a wheelchair with his foot up in a cast, and somebody's doing stretches.
I'd have to stay the night. I'd have to ask my landlord.
For a second, I thought that was Bane.
Oh, no. It's my Jimmy Stewart and my Bane are pretty, yeah.
It's at Bill's house and Fred's house.
Mr. Potter, they expect one of us in the wreckage. Oh. Clarence, they expect one of us in the wreckage, Clarence.
Mr. Wayne, I'd say you were no more than a scurvy little spider.
Now it's getting a little bit into Sean Connery territory.
Yeah, that was. Put us in a room together, and this is what happens. Bad fits. I was looking at the polka dots, so maybe the shoes on top of them. There's the Tibble's house.
The Tibble's house looks really like dilapidated in 3D.
Yeah. Ugh.
Oh man, the Tibble's straight scrapping. All right, he's got a.
Why do the Tibbles look like they're 40?
He's mounted him, so he's past the guard. So right now, Tommy. Oh no, he reversed the mount. So now he's got top position. I think he's in half guard. Oh, okay.
Ref's calling this.
Ref's breaking it up. He's standing them up. Too much inaction. Okay, they're locked up.
Collar elbow. They look like they're two 40-year-olders from Staten Island.
I feel like they look. Okay. Back.
Okay.
Half guard. He's in a crucifix. Okay, he's trying to step over, get to full guard. Oh, I wanted to see more of the.
That was a good call.
Scrapping.
That was a good call. I think you observed that quite well. Isabella. I don't know if that's a store that we've.
Oh, ladies be shopping.
Okay.
Ladies be shopping. They were supposed to be looking for Capal, and they've been shopping.
Oh.
I will say this, for not being able to hear anything that's going on, we're pretty much getting it across. Though I don't know why Buster's wearing like a trench coat.
Which in some regards is a success.
Yeah. Buster looks like he's got like information on the Watergate scandal. Still wearing the roller skates. I don't know about this whole, like, Buster's running joke through this whole movie is that he's going to be wearing roller skates the whole time. I think that's really lame.
I really think that was an opportunity for the animators to inject physical comedy into this. They were thinking that... I maybe, like, whether pessimistic or optimistic, they were like, we need to get this in here so that we can keep kids paying attention.
See, I think what's great about the Buster character is that he's constantly going like...
That's a great poster.
He's constantly going like, oh, what if like an alien did this? And so it's just a right vein for comedy in that sense. But this is just like, I feel like it's below him. Also, didn't this happen? Didn't Pal go missing and Arthur put up posters?
Yeah, I was thinking about that recently. He lost him at the downtown fair, whatever it was.
Ooh, that was one of our most controversial episodes.
Yeah, I remember us not liking that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that, and I also think that with a bigger budget, they can like afford to do physical comedy stuff. Whereas in the show, they got to be a little bit tighter with what they're doing. So Buster's usually more doing some imagination based stuff. Buster's got a briefcase here, and this is Buster Baxter Private Eye, my man.
Yes, that's why he's wearing the trench coat.
He just doesn't have the hat though. He needs the hat.
And he's still wearing sneakers.
Oh man, but he needs the hat. It's like Columbo without the Dodge Charger. I don't even know if that's true. I didn't watch Columbo. Yeah, glad to. Oh man, those are. So Lucas, what do you think of those? What do you think of those orange kicks? Can I get a fit check on those kicks?
Not a fan. Crep check real quick. I'm not a fan of the orange kicks. Oh, now okay. They're interrogating DW. I wonder who's the good cop and who's the bad cop. I think they're both playing bad cop right now.
I think it's his sister, so Arthur's the bad cop. I
don't know. They're both like Buster keeps. See, this is physical comedy I could get behind. This is kind of funny. Buster's like slamming the table and hurting himself. I also love that he's still wearing his bicycle helmet.
Yeah.
Safety first. It's such a weird... So he's wearing roller skates, a trench coat.
Yeah. And his helmet matches with his sneakers. Yeah, this is just like by turns you keep watching this and it's like really strange to look at. Just the way that the models kind of just interact with the world.
Now, it says, the subtitles say Moo Cow ISIS extravaganza. I assume that it's supposed she's saying ice extravaganza. Oh my god!
Oh, that's...
Oh my god!
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. even if it's not true. Ugh. But I suppose this is where they're gonna go nuts with this.
I can't believe that this is the movie. I cannot believe this.
Man, they had to do something, didn't they? You'd think that like you'd think that something like April 9th would warrant an entire movie. That would be
at least like they left the door open and Pal going missing. I feel like is a big enough event that's like, okay, this is gonna pull at the emotional heartstrings. Like this is really like this is one of the most high stakes thing we can do with Arthur is be like, oh my god, his dog's gone missing.
Yeah,
but the fact that the conceit is that the dog got flushed down the toilet is just beyond the pale. I feel I'd go as far as to say it's unrealistic. I do not think a dog, no matter how young, would fit in the toilet.
Fair. I haven't done the research, so I can't confirm or deny. It does make me think though, like we recently did the episode on April 9th, and I feel like that's an episode where if you stretched it out like with Arthur's Perfect Christmas to like an hour-long special kind of thing, that could be really good. Can you think of any other Arthur episodes that would have benefited from being like an hour-long special? It's tough because like not all of pretty much a lot of them are, you know.
I think the Elwood City, the 100-year episode also
yeah,
more time to breathe. We kind of touched that on April 9th on those 3 episodes, those 2-parters. There's a gravitas and a weight to them that is different. Okay, now we're gonna get a little bit of what's going on with Pal.
Oh, I hope we get Oliver Frensky. I see garbage. I think Frensky.
What?
Okay, so
if he gets flushed down the toilet, why would he be in a garbage bin?
Or see, I didn't know if this was imagination or. I want to see those kids' faces. Those look like these look like humans to me. These better not be humans.
No.
Okay, no, okay. I was just afraid for a little bit.
Wait, that's not how toilets work. You wouldn't end up they don't throw this doesn't make any sense. Why are they looking through the trash? They should be looking at a drainage pipe or something.
We also have to take care of the fact that we're not hearing some of the details, so maybe they came to this on their own. So if we're completely missing the point, I apologize, but we are going from one to the other.
Pal just pulled a Pee-wee's Big Adventure and knocked over all the bikes outside the establishment, just like when Pee-wee knocks over the bikes at the biker bar.
What the hell animal was that guy? I don't know. I
believe that was Kit Fisto of the Star Wars. Or no, Jet. What's the guy who owns the diner? Who was like,
Dexter Jetstar.
Yeah, Dexter Jetstar. I think is who that was. Excuse me, Star Wars fans. Kit Fisto is the guy with the dreads.
Yeah, the green guy. I just have this weird irrational fear that like we're going to pan up while Pal's like running around downtown and it's like humans.
Why?
I don't know.
You got that Simpsons episode on the brain?
It's just like a fundamental misunderstanding of like Arthur.
Oh, this is just
now this is a good continuity thing. I remember the statue from the Mr. Rogers episode, except the hand was on the chin. He looks like he's thinking about
I still can't get over
important.
the idea that we're supposed to believe that Pal was flushed down the toilet, and then like we're not going to be shown how that leads to him just being out in the world. Like,
yeah. Okay, so this is definitely. I was like, okay, maybe it's in their imagination. No, this is happening simultaneously, and also I hope that he relieved himself as soon as he got outside, because that's okay. Dogs can pee wherever they want outside. Oh, jeez. Oh,
no.
I thought it was coin operated for a second.
Is this going to be throwaway character of the movie, lawnmower operator?
Oh, he's like a
teen.
He reminds me a little bit of the soccer coach.
I was just going to bring up the soccer. What's up, guys?
Well, you had fun, and that's what matters. And you guys got some dank? Can I hang out with your mom?
Oh my god. I was getting this. Sprinkler. Look at all this wacky hijinks going on. This ground texture, real rough.
This is also very post, like, Pal can talk. So they're not taking advantage of that either. But it's like, I would almost expect this to happen a lot earlier in Arthur's development cycle, where it's like, Pal doesn't talk, but he can have adventures. I'm kind of surprised. I'm a little surprised they didn't take advantage of that. I'm gonna do something right now. I'm gonna check the runtime and right. Steal myself.
Oh jeez.
Oh man.
Oh no.
Oh man. Okay.
That's like almost halfway, actually.
Yeah, it could stand to be more halfway.
Feats of strength.
I don't like this. I don't like this whole thing. I don't like Pal near a lawnmower. I have to be completely honest with you. He just got away? What happens?
Oh, no, I think this is a flashback.
Oh, it's flashbacks. Okay.
To Arthur being a bad dog owner, and that he's tied up Pal outside the sugar bowl, and he's arm wrestling Francine.
So he can lose. So he can lose an arm wrestling.
Pal's cooking in the heat.
Oh, this is a shame. You hate to see it. There's laws against that, especially if Arthur had him in a car. Did he win? Like,
yeah, I guess.
Did it matter? I don't know.
I think what that was trying to convey is that Arthur sometimes did not appreciate Pal. Maybe, okay, this is where I think it's happening. Is that Arthur is going to think that Pal willingly escaped because he feels guilty that he wasn't a good dog owner.
Oh. Okay.
And that's how Arthur is going to interpret this course of events.
But this also happened, to your point. This happened in that season 1 episode where he thought Pal ran away from him because he hated him.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't provide examples, but Arthur's just so tremendously insecure that he instantly believed it.
Okay, now we're back to the scene of the lawnmower attack.
Ugh.
This flat ground's really messing with me. What's up, man? Check out this tan dog. Palestine? Wait, what?
What? The dog's name's like Palestine or something? I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. And Buster's like, oh, so I see this guy's a Zionist.
This guy's a Gryffindor. You gotta press X at that. It's Shining.
I know you're not dog nappers pretending to be detectives.
They're 8.
It's a solid point.
They're 8 is how you know that. Oh, jeez, this is grisly.
Yeah, it's like, oh, Pal's dead.
Well, I mean, it's like, hey, man, like, there's not, like, a blood spot on the lawn anywhere, so, like, I'm pretty sure he didn't.
Okay, he's driving along.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Well, also, you're not going to just, like, run over a sprinkler with the lawnmower anyway. Oh, I guess he was about to. What an idiot.
What a fool. Oh, no, he's got the AirPods in.
Yeah. I wonder what he's listening to. Old Town Road?
No, what's, we were just listening to it on the radio the other day. What was it? The going to two-step. And
Cowboy Boogie. Is that like a radio hit now?
Yeah, I heard it on the radio.
I only know it. See, the radio's been broken. Ironically, been broken in my car for about 2 years now. And so I only know that song from people doing dances to it on TikTok.
Yeah, no, it's a radio hit.
On like country stations or top 40?
Top 40.
Oh.
Country stations in Halifax won't touch that with a 10-foot pole. Do not even kid yourself.
Enough said.
Unless they do a remix where Luke Bryan just talks over him, then they're not gonna put that on.
Arthur's mom got the Birkin bag. I miss if DW once again said ISIS extravaganza.
Mary Mukau's ISIS extravaganza.
Yeah, between ISIS and Palestine, there's a lot of like geopolitical Middle East.
Yeah, this is like the Evangelion subtitles. They really messed this up.
Moo cow ticket. I like how they hyphenate moo cow.
I appreciate that.
I was talking to a friend the other day about, so around here, I don't know if our American listeners are familiar with this, but there's a very popular ice cream franchise called Cow's Ice Cream. And a big part of their branding is that you can buy t-shirts at the Cow's Ice Cream stores that are popular, that are parodies of popular films.
Yeah.
And so, not even just films anymore, like they've expanded, so it's like Cow Flicks, for instance. Moo Craft. Instead of Minecraft. Anyway, my friend, she was bored one day and with the power of Photoshop made her own. And she was telling me about Cowdable Corpse. It's one that she had made.
That's very good. And that's like a better pun than like a lot of the newer ones. Trailer Park Cows. Great. Wow.
I like it when they have to get outside the box and they can't just use cow or moo, and so like when they include like heifer or udder, those are like the good ones.
Those are all right. I was actually like a few weeks ago at work, I was going through I was like at lunch and just like looking at everybody just like, look at this t-shirt, isn't it terrible? Ugh. And then just also looking up their flavors.
I used to love I had a Pokemoo. It's not even good. I had a Pokemoo t-shirt.
It's almost never good.
It was like a cow that looked like Pikachu? I used to love that shirt when I was like a little kid.
I don't think I've ever had a cow's shirt.
The Mooking Dead, the walking. I don't even know what the
Milking Dead.
See, I think that's way better than whatever their actual one is.
No, it's probably the walking cows.
The walking.
Okay, so
Well,
so they I'm playing through Grim Fandango again, and I just did the part where you have to do
it's one of the most underrated games of all time.
You have to do the teeth print in the mouth guard.
That game is fantastic.
It's so good, dude.
I love those old LucasArts adventure games. Like I love Monkey Island. I love like Maniac Mansion, all that stuff. That sense of humor is so like irreverent and good. This is a creepy ice cream truck.
This looks like the clown arm's gonna come out of it, like in my brother and me.
This ice cream truck is like, it looks like one of those memes where it's like you on your way to double text a girl, and it's like that's the car you're driving. Wait, the ice cream man stole Pal?
I think Pal found his way in there somehow. Mr. Cone, it's called, with a K, of course.
With a K? It's like a Mortal Kombat ice cream truck.
Mr. Cone.
If a blood was driving it, it'd be Mr. Bone.
Your ice cream is mine.
Oh man, we got these Dutch tilt like it's a Scorsese film for a second there.
Like it's lame.
Yeah, why is the lights off in their kitchen? It's so dark in their kitchen. See, that looks more like Mary Moo Cow.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's like, are you seeing? Like, it looks very dark.
I don't want your junk of VW.
I'm in the market for a car right now.
I was looking
at VWs.
So the subtitles also called him Pow, P-O-W.
I saw someone talk about Tao earlier. Like I assume Taoist philosophy. I wonder if we're gonna get a Mao mention at some point.
Could be. The night is young.
Yeah, Powell's got a 5-year plan. Have you seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood yet?
No, I haven't.
Cans of dog food prominently featured in that movie. That's a major plot point. Keep that in mind.
And you did reference feet earlier, but yeah. I mean that's not a big surprise. The dog food is. Yeah, this
is Act 2. I almost
Dark Night of the Soul.
I almost want to check the time again, but I know it's been like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's not gonna go well. Like I'm just gonna tell you that right now.
Well,
this reminds me of like we already said the episode where Pal runs away. This also reminds me of the one where Pal has to stay at the doctor's overnight. And
yeah,
that was heart wrenching.
Whoa. Seeing Pal in the Stars. Is this?
This is so sad.
I wonder if this is a musical sequence. This is like in.
Oh boy.
I feel like I've talked about this on the podcast.
Music bracket.
I feel like I've talked about this in the podcast before, but whenever people are like sitting in a like room at night looking out their window, I just think of Magnolia. Like I think of like that part from Magnolia where they all sing the song together.
No, I've never.
If you look up the scene from Magnolia where everybody sings the same song, every time that happens in any sort of fiction, that's what I think of.
Okay. I mean, listen, if we're missing out on a song here, I don't think we're going to be doing any of our listeners an injustice by not talking about it, unless Arthur's Missing Pal is your favorite movie, in which case I apologize.
This is like, the star wipes are pretty bad.
Yeah.
I kind of like this animation, though.
This is kind of interesting.
Of them in the stars.
Yeah.
It looks all right. But yeah, I guess they're just providing guys context right now. It's like, oh, Arthur and Pal love each other. But we kind of already knew that.
It's 2006, but they've loved each other for 10 years.
What's DW sleeping about? What's DW dreaming about?
Well, she's in her clothes.
Mary Moo Cow. Oh, is she even starting to miss Pal?
Is everybody starting to miss Pal?
Yeah, this is very Magnolia. Like, everybody's connection to Pal.
I bet they had fun applying this filter to like the normal animation. Oh,
wow! It's like Pal's Voltron.
Pilot of Red Lion. Yeah, it is very. I mean, I guess I should see Magnolia. Is the answer to that question?
I mean, it's not my favorite P.T. Anderson movie, but
what is your favorite?
Oh, There Will Be Blood.
Yeah.
It's probably the best movie to come out in the, what was that, 2008? Yeah, I'm of the opinion that There Will Be Blood is the best movie to come out between the year 2000 and the year 2010. I think that movie's absolutely transcendent. I think it's fantastic.
It's been a while since I've seen it. I'm due for a rewatch.
It's amazing.
Why is this ice cream truck still operating at night?
I feel like this guy like straight up kidnapped Pal. Like there might be a villain in this.
This
movie.
is I don't like this. This is
Wait, how many
sketch.
fingers does Arthur have?
I missed it. Do you think what does it look like he has more or less?
I think it looked like he had too many. Like he looked like he had like a regular human's amount of fingers. But
Okay.
Whoa!
Oh, maybe you were onto something.
This is like an ice cream.
This
Okay.
is like a part of Arkham City.
So I was under the impression that ice cream trucks were like food trucks and that they were independently owned, each single one.
Yeah.
But this is saying that like they all go to a dispatch bay where they're all owned by the same like ice cream conglomerate, and he's in the ice cream factory.
I wonder how much it takes to invest in an ice cream truck.
I bet it's probably not dissimilar than a food truck.
Okay, because that sounds like it could be fun.
Being
Like
an ice cream truck driver?
Yeah, fun thing to do.
You don't really see them around here. I feel like it's more of an American thing. These dogs are crazy.
Ugh.
These dogs are like not even animated in the Arthur
Yeah,
style.
no. Now we're talking. Now we're getting into food fight.
One of them is just like a cow skin for some reason. Like
Yeah.
I don't think dogs are actually just like
They're
black and white.
They
cow
both
colors.
they both kind of are cow skinned. Yeah, this.
Oh, well, you're gonna tell me this isn't good. It's really dark
I didn't say
too.
anything,
It's hard to see.
Yeah, it's like literally dark. I feel like
Whoa!
do they want to eat him? Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, what?
I don't like it. I don't like this. So this actually makes me wish for a talking pal episode.
Pal's like doing some like Uncharted shit. He's like, no, 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 no. Wow, we're gonna leave us with that cliffhanger again. Arthur sleeping, feet up.
Arthur's full name Arthur Wakeham. Also,
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
they're going to Mukau
Oh,
Ice.
Mukau Isis.
Mukau Isis,
with
nice.
Jaffa Gaza.
Mukau Isis, nice Jaffa Gaza. I'm sure that's exactly what it is. Don't email us.
Yeah. Yeah, like I feel like there's no overhead light in the Reed kitchen.
Yeah, well, maybe it's like this room that we're in right now. There is no overhead light. You have to install the light, and the light switch is for the lights you install, for some reason. Listen. I've watched 7 seasons of Arthur Looks Sad. I don't need a movie about it. It's just all I'm saying. It's all I'm saying.
This is really making Arthur's Perfect Christmas seem like a masterpiece.
Well, Arthur's Perfect Christmas is good though. Like I enjoyed that.
I remember thinking it was just okay, but it's most certainly better than this monstrosity.
It's Arthur. It's Only Rock and Roll is way better than
Oh
this.
yeah.
And this is with the sound off. Like I can't imagine that the sound is saving the experience.
Arthur with the sound off. It's like, have you ever heard of Lucas with the lid off?
No.
It's a rapper from I think it might be a Canadian rapper from the 90s.
Okay.
I was at a job once and someone was like, "Your name's Lucas? You ever hear of Lucas with the lid off?" Is this
that old man?
Is this
who
a
said that to
human
you?
clown? Is this like a robot?
Well, all clowns are human. I think it's a robot. It looks like a robot. It looks like it might be serving you. Buster keeps hurting his hand. Is this like the gag? Like him in physical pain?
I am, again, as a Buster stan, I am displeased with the use of Buster in this movie.
Yeah. Again, the hats. I think it's a missed opportunity.
Wow, there's a lot of ice cream trucks.
Do you think that the ice cream truck dispatch is going to show up after this movie on the show?
Like in the show? No. I have never been more certain of anything in my life.
So that just goes
By the
way
way, I think you've won the bet about I do not think an alligator is going to show up.
That's fair.
I'm still a little upset about how the implication is that Pal got flushed down the toilet and then somehow he just ended up in the garbage.
I think we really missed something there, but also I'm not going back, and also I don't really care. So yeah, let's go with it's dumb.
Also, are they putting together that Pal climbed up that ladder? Because that's just... I know that is what happened, but that wouldn't happen.
No, absolutely not.
This guy's... It moves like a Johnny Cab from...
Yeah. From Total Recall.
Yeah, Total Recall.
Sue me, dickhead.
Oh.
Now I did kind of click around in the video a little bit, and I did get this guy's name, but I don't remember what it is.
Is the Stoner Lawnmower going to be dethroned as throwaway character of the movie?
I mean, it wouldn't take much, is all I'm saying. This clown was doing it for me a little bit.
His body is like 2 ice cream cones.
Oh
stacked on
yeah,
top of each other.
I just noticed that.
Even like Arthur's dad's like, what is this place?
It's weird to have Arthur's dad as like a tag along for Arthur.
Well, they have to come with under supervision. This is giving me VeggieTales vibes.
It does feel a little bit like that, yeah.
Remember in the episode of ew, look at that mob, ew. Remember the episode of VeggieTales where it's like the bunny, ooh, I love the bunny. They go to like the chocolate bunny manufacturing.
No.
And it's like the moral is you're not supposed to like love the chocolate bunny more than you love God. Like the kids are getting tricked into like loving the chocolate bunnies more than they love God.
Graven images and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
No, actually I haven't. I've just seen the biblical parodies because that was all the rage in religion classes when I was in elementary school.
As someone who did not go to any religious classes, I think my parents just thought VeggieTales was a kid show, and I've watched a lot of those VHS tapes. And even as a kid, I did not realize they were religious in nature, even though they would read a literal Bible verse at the end of every episode.
Did you see the movie, The Pirates Who Don't Do Anything? I did.
There's a video out there somewhere. I was interviewed for an Empire Theaters thing because they used to have those terminals where you could leave a movie review.
Yeah, I did one of those too.
I did one of those for the VeggieTales movie, and I did not realize that it was a real Bible story. This is going to be so funny. So as a kid, I was like, I hated the ending. I thought it was sad. Because I was like, because that's how the Bible story ends. Like,
wait, what's
it's
the Bible
Jonah
story?
and the Whale.
The Pirates Who Don't Do Anything is Jonah and the Whale?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
Because that was the theatrical movie. So, okay. I thought it's.
Or you know what? There might be 2. There might be multiple VeggieTales movies. I was a big veg head. I was all about the VeggieTales.
I did my for people who didn't grow up in Halifax in the year 1999, they used to have these little booths where you could film yourself giving a film review, and then they might use it on like the week
Empire Theaters ad or
the
something.
weekly news program on like Live at 5. They would have a little segment, the entertainment segment with like Liz Rigney, I think. And then mine got on there, and they called me a little Roger Ebert because I kept doing this. I kept like stroking my chin.
Do you remember what movie it was?
Clock Stoppers.
Oh my god!
It's a forgotten teen movie that I saw when I was like 11 or 12 with my mother. It was not good, but I think at the time I thought it was good.
This is some Star Wars Episode 2.
Yeah, getting
stuff right now.
Oh yeah, getting big vibes like that. The dog's head's gonna end up on a droid.
This like none of this reads as Arthur to me.
No,
like all of this like you said about like the physical comedy stuff. Like this isn't what makes Arthur Arthur. It's like dialogue and situations, not like again this like Star Wars Episode 2 hijinks. This baby's day out friggin' I hate this.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty much like using the Arthur characters in just a situation where they're not best suited. And
this is just it's so un-Arthur. Like
it is.
This like weird factory, this automated ice cream factory. Animal abuse. Arthur's like cheering this dog getting messed up. This is I don't know, man.
This is not the best part of the movie. Also, so many of these would melt. Like, even just, regardless of whether the dogs were there or not,
I feel like this
is
a health safety violation to have, like, dogs running around
You can't just have an ice cream factory with, like, open banana splits.
And dogs, like, rolling around in them. There's, like, dog hair in your banana split. This is...
Yeah, imagine...
you know what this scene was? We know how to make liquid textures with our 3D rendering software. It was the exact same as that star scene where they're like, we could do this filter to make them look like stars.
Yeah, imagine if you got, like, a pint of Breyer's ice cream and then you're just like, tastes like dog. Needs more dog. Yeah, this is... And then this fellow over here. This guy.
It's like the dogs are dead.
And the dogs are fat. Like, why are the dogs fat all of a sudden? They were fat, and then they were chasing. Maybe that was like a flashback.
Oh no, we're finally
maybe a security camera footage.
We're finally seeing Mary Mukau ISIS.
Mary Mukau, I'm not familiar having a dog character.
Who is also still cow skinned, by the way. She's shredding though. She's shredding licks. Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Here's Wonder Moo.
Oh, put that on a cow's t-shirt.
Yeah, it's good enough. Why would you have ice cream in an ice rink. Like I'm asking you. I'm asking you.
Wait.
What?
Wait, they still didn't get Pal? They were like watching all that stuff happen.
So I think what it was is that it was a security camera footage of like the night before, which is why the dogs were fat later, but not when they were chasing Pal. Yeah, it took me a second too, audience. So
this guy is like the equivalent of like on an episode of like Law and Order SVU, where it's the guy like working at his job and he's like
loading boxes.
I'll talk to you, but I gotta keep working. I gotta say I'm on the clock.
These crates ain't gonna load themselves, yeah, I think I did see Pal. Oh, there he is. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry, I keep missing the flashbacks.
Oh yeah, I think I saw Pal.
So did he pee or what?
Oh yeah, he definitely peed off screen. That's too crude to show in this movie, especially since we know what water looks like and the way they animate it. Who is this like?
It's a good Samaritan.
Yeah.
I will say as well, and this is more my own personal bias, and there's only so much you can do. It's like Pal looks so much cuter in 2D than he does in 3D. Like, it's just one of those things where it's like, man, I wish this cartoon character was real, and then it happens, and it's like, ew. Like, no. I got that a couple times watching Detective Pikachu, where it's like, what would it be like if this Pokemon was real? And it's like, oh, Bulbasaur looks kind of gross. I don't like that.
Oh, see, I think that's where we diverge, because I think Detective Pikachu's that done right, though I do think if you want a great example of that done wrong, again, the Sonic movie, you have that to look forward to.
Well, and I mean, some of them did look good. I mean, specifically Bulbasaur, because I'm a huge Bulbasaur fan.
Oh,
so
I see.
I thought it, like, the eyes looked a little,
More of a Squirtle guy myself.
Fair enough. Many people are.
Oh, no, he's checking. Okay.
We got like 20 minutes left. And some of that is credits. Some of that I know is credits. Hey, great listening experience, I know, when your hosts are checking the time. So, I can only imagine that you, dear listener, will be watching this once, as will we.
I wonder if anybody is going to just listen to this without watching the movie at the same time.
You certainly could. I don't know if, hopefully we've made it entertaining.
Don't some people listen to the podcast without watching the episode? I think we've had emails say that.
That's a bit different, though, because we go into depth explaining
True.
what's going on. This is literally reacting to what we're seeing, so you kind of need the visual element. And if you can't find Arthur's Missing Pal for free, check your local library. They may have a DVD copy of it. Ice is Nice Extravaganza. That's what it was called.
That actually...
ISIS.
Oh, follow the money.
Yeah.
Ice is
Pal.
Nice Extravaganza.
Why are you getting rid of PAO's things?
So
we got Pal, we got Tao, we got... what was the other one? Wow?
Wow. Kongla.
Kongla.
The Ice is Nice Extravaganza.
Arthur, it's 2006. Even I had a DVD player at this point.
Wait.
Where
was this being filmed? Who was filming this?
Oh, this is Muffy's. This is Muffy's camcorder.
Oh, nice of her to edit it.
Yeah. So she edited it like a Botchamania ending.
Okay, this is going to be the part where Arthur's like, wait a minute. Enhance.
The pizza box, I think it's meant to look a little bit like Domino's, but kind of looks like a reverse Pepsi logo. The red in the two halves and the blue in the middle.
It's like the Pepsi logo that's on CM Punk's
in the video game, yeah.
Because they can't license the actual Pepsi logo.
That's right. And his Joe IG tattoo.
Give me one good reason why Pal would ever want to come back to me. See, same old GD song and dance.
Yeah, this is what we come to expect. Even for Arthur, this is a little bit like depressing. And I remember like the thing I remember liking in that episode where they're downtown and Pal runs away is that Arthur's kind of bereavement of Pal is so over the top and maudlin that it's kind of funny because obviously he didn't do that. Just like, he hates me.
Oh, so he was giving him dog medication.
Dog medication? God, I don't care. I don't care.
How he gets sick if he doesn't get his dog meds. What a weird element. Ticking clock. Hey, alligator! That's an alligator. That's an alligator. An alligator runs the ISIS show. Okay, does this count? Doesn't really. He's not talking to Pal, but still, it is an alligator. I don't think we've ever seen a 2D alligator in Arthur.
I don't like this. This is getting into BoJack Horseman territory.
The alligator's wearing a tux.
That doesn't look like it should be. Like, I'm cool with all the other animals that we have in Arthur. That doesn't look right. It doesn't look like it should be.
Kind of looks like the T-Rex from that Whoopi Goldberg movie.
I want to apologize to Dan Mike Dawson Silva, who I know is a their persona is forget if it's a crocodile or an alligator. I apologize. It's just in the world of Arthur, I wasn't ready for it, and then Lucas started shouting alligator, and I got scared, to be honest with you.
You know what? Good character design on this girl. She does look like a Zamboni driver. I was gonna remark earlier that she reminds me of the love interest from Slapshot of all things. So it's actually fitting that she's a Zamboni driver.
It's been a while since I've seen Slapshot, so I wouldn't recognize her right off.
Fantastic movie.
It was funny. I remember thinking it was funny. I also really liked the appearance of the cold beer store.
Oh, in Slapshot?
Well, yeah, it's like back in the 70s when you had to go to a store, order a 12-pack of beer, they literally assemble it for you and then put it down the line.
Paul Newman often says that was his favorite movie to work on ever.
Really?
Yeah. Actually, I think he's even said it's his favorite of all of his films.
That's crazy. He's had quite the career.
And salad dressing's good, too. Sister wants to speak to you.
Ugh.
They have a human amount of fingers. Now, I'm not sure if in Arthur they have Simpsons hands, or if I don't think they have like all 5 fingers in the 2D version.
Well, I'm going to refer to my image from
us?
character designer Rich Morris. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, where did it go? I thought I downloaded it. Hang on. While I'm just bringing this up. Okay, so how many fingers do they have? On my hand, 4 fingers and a thumb. Yeah, so human hands. That's one of those things that I never ever notice until somebody points it out. Like like you said, famous thing with The Simpsons. If you had said, they have 4 fingers and a thumb, I was like, I'd believe you because I wouldn't have noticed. Huntington Hangle, better Washington D.C. Oh, okay. So she was wait. The Ice Capades have like their own personal Zamboni driver.
And I guess they're touring. Yeah, you'd think they would just use the Zamboni driver from whatever city they're in.
I'd think that they wouldn't be able to use that arena if they didn't get this local Zamboni driver his paycheck. I feel like that's a union thing. Go to all those sinners. Turns out this was VeggieTales all along.
Elwood City, Huntington, Tangleberry, and Washington. What?
Washington, D.C. making another appearance in an Arthur...
Sounds like a lyric off the new Chance the Rapper. Huntington City, Washington. Tangleberry. I love my wife. I love my wife. Ah! Ride my bike. Ah! Okay, so Washington, D.C., within driving distance of Elwood City? Give us a little hint of...
Well, and they did that earlier in season 2 when DW met the president. So
speaking of which,
that was
do you think the president's going to show up? I feel like Washington, D.C., cartoons never go to Washington, D.C. unless a president is involved. It's never just the city they pick. So
at this point... Well, the thing is that by this point, we're in the second term of Bush, and Bush has already been in Arthur.
Wait, sorry. Given recent events in the news, which I won't get into, I've been doing my Bill Clinton a lot lately, and I don't think I could muster my Bush on command.
It's all right.
It's like how's about you be my VP?
We gotta call us Bionic Bunny.
Bionic Bunny.
Yeah, that's more the Jon Stewart impression, which I'm familiar with. Bananas. They go through bananas like I do. Wait, are those?
Look how tall they are.
Are those plants holding the window up? That's not a good system. See, it's like the ending of The Dark Knight where... Okay, I thought that was going to go into more of a thing where it's like, finally, brain surveillance technology comes through.
Yeah.
So it's actually good.
Whoa, I think this is like the climax. We got to stop.
Better be.
The thing before... Better be. We got to stop the thing before it gets to Washington, D.C. I saw a guy do... So I was in Sackville, New Brunswick for a music festival, and I watched a guy... I've never seen this in real life before. I've only seen it in movies. Grab onto the back of a car.
Oh, and sketch?
Yeah. I saw a guy sketching. And he was dressed like someone out of the 70s, too. He had bell-bottom pants on and one of those, like, newsboy caps. He was quite the character.
What a cool dude. Listen, Brain, I'm only going to ask you to do this one time. Then put in your name.
Yeah, in the background, it's like, what's it, like the Dark Knight song where it's like, hey, hoo, ha, 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 hey, hoo, ha, like in Dark Knight Returns, like where all the chanting is starting, and it's like,
yeah. No, it's just,
again with his pole. Oh no, the Tibbles! Whoa!
There's his brain putting in the password. Computer explodes. He walks away with his jacket.
This looks bad.
Yeah, it's not great. And some of the close-ups on some of these assets like make them not look like they look like something from a PS2 game, and not in a good way. Just so you can kind of see the seams a little too much. Like in this truck, there's a close-up of Binky really earlier on in the movie that was a little ropey.
It's so, like, the fact that they're not going to show the president, I'm pretty sure they're not. The fact that they made the end location Washington, D.C. is so random.
Yeah.
Because, like, usually, again, when cartoons, like, bring up D.C., it's for one purpose and one purpose only, and that's, like, president stuff. It's never just the city, the next city that someone's going to.
Yeah, that's like the thinnest veneer of why, like, a show like Animaniacs would bring up Washington so that they could parody Bill Clinton.
But Arthur's really giving her on the bike.
If he's trying to compete with a semi truck, he's gonna have to give it everything his little 8-year-old legs can handle. Okay, it's not a semi truck. It looked like it though. It's got the front of like a rig. Oh no!
Whoa. I love that this is like the climactic thing in the film. Like, will they stop the truck in time? And then meanwhile, Muffy be shopping.
That's all right. Like, I kind of like how they're in this high stakes chase and Muffy's kind of just like doing her thing. That's kind of funny.
It's so creepy that Braid is spying on the
and
entire
that's
town.
not like his thing. Like, he's smart and he like has technology, but he's not. It doesn't feel like something he would do. I don't know.
Stop that semi!
Arthur's missing pal. I don't know.
I feel like there's not a lot of point to having just Buster like hang on to Arthur's bike. Like he's just kind of weighing him down.
Yeah, I think it's just like I'm gonna go out of control if I try and rollerblade on my own.
Oh, this just looks bad.
Yeah.
Like look how everyone's moving. Oh no!
Well, don't stop. Keep going. No, they're on the bus. Amateur.
Muffy came through in the end.
Oh wow, she gets a crowning moment of badassery.
Muffy by far is the worst looking model of all of them. Like when it shows her like straight on, I'm like, oh gosh.
There he is. And end the movie.
Oh man.
I wish I had looked up the extra characters' names. I would love to know this character's name.
He used to be my dog when I lost him, and now he's yours. I came because he needs these. His dog medication.
Wait, is he not?
I think he's saying that like he's such a bad owner that she deserves to have pal.
Oh my god.
It's a real King Solomon's wisdom sort of situation.
Oh, jeez.
I can't believe dog medication is like the big ticking clock element in this movie. Like, when have you seen dog medication like brought up in a cartoon?
Yeah, except it's like a weird punchline or something. Also, I
haven't thought about dog medication since Kramer was taking it.
Could Binky's friend, the brown dog, could he eat the dog medication and it would work on him?
Oh no.
Could Mr. Morris eat the dog medication?
That's what he needed when he broke his leg in the fire. He needed some of that sweet dog medication.
He got worms in that fire.
It's like a future song. I'm a dog medication.
I believe it. Yeah, he was totally gonna go with the Zamboni driver. Yeah, thanks.
She's like, I can't be trusted to have these. I'm a long haul trucker. I'd probably crush them up and snort them to stay awake on the open road.
Anything.
When I run out of amphetamine. Big Ben, this here's a rubber duck. Come on, we got a fresh batch of dog medication coming through. Watch out for those bears on the 103. Come on.
Got me a fresh tag of woofers.
Gotta be fresh tags of word. This here's a rubber duck. I hear you loud and clear. Come on.
10-4, good buddy.
I almost forgot. Oh, look at this.
Yeah, isn't it friggin' special?
Oh, this smile's kind of cute.
Yeah.
Aw.
Happy puppy. Yeah, boy, that ice cream factory in the middle of the movie was a real red herring.
That was like the most bizarre part.
I
of
thought
this
that was
whole
going to be a
movie.
way bigger part of the movie, but it was not. It just kind of is a thing that happens.
I feel like the two biggest weird things in this movie is that ice cream factory and the fact that Pal gets flushed down the toilet.
Or something. Or they thought he did. I don't know.
Oh, who is this?
Is that the Reed's car? It looks way boxier than I'm used to seeing it. Oh, everybody. Oh, even DW's happy to see him. I like when she admits that she likes him.
What's wrong with Kate's face? What's wrong with Kate's face? What's wrong with Kate's face? Why is Kate making that face? Oh my god. She looks like Mario in Mario 64 where you start messing with the proportions.
Yeah, it looks like you smushed her.
Oh my god. Arthur's chewing out DW.
Jeez, Arthur's big hit too.
That'd be so hype.
Oh, DW. Oh, she lied.
Oh, so he didn't get flushed down the toilet?
No, I don't think so. I was.
I'm gonna feel foolish if. Let's see this. Let's see what's going on.
So
here.
she thought she's. Mm-hmm. What? She just puts him in?
If DW. Okay, I thought DW was gonna like hit the flush.
just push him down. Okay, just.
This is some food fight looking.
Yeah, it's all wiggly and wavy.
How long before you die from touching toilet? That's pretty fun. That's like a funny DW line.
That's all right. That's all right.
That's like some green chip DW humor.
And so she let him out to go pee, and then
did let him back in. Okay.
One thing led to another.
That makes a lot more sense. I'm glad they addressed this. Now the only thing that doesn't make any sense is the ice cream factory. It's the rest of the movie. Yeah. The only thing that doesn't make sense anymore is literally every other aspect of this movie. I can't believe Lionsgate put this out.
I know, that's so random, it seems. Of all the people to like...
Makers of The Purge.
From now on, I promise I'll let you pee.
Yeah, I'm not going to treat you like a sim in a room with no doors and windows.
He's got that tinkling feeling. He's doing some tinkling thinkling.
Whoa.
And is this the pull out to credits? And pull out to credits.
I can only wish.
Well, I can't imagine where else we're going for this.
So don't you forget about me.
Hey, there we go.
Yvette Kaplan.
Yvette Kaplan, directed by
Yvette Kaplan, female director. Awesome.
Written by Ken Scarborough, one of the. Okay, so this was written by Ken Scarborough is a big Arthur writer.
Based on the character Arthur, created by Mark Brown, of course. Respects to the legend.
And a lot of the voice cast is in here. Produced by the Richie Rich?
Wow, that's where they got their budget from.
What a producer.
Rick Michel and Kim Dent Wilder.
Some of the the normal voice actors are in here under pseudonyms for whatever reason.
It's probably because they knew this thing was a piece of garbage.
This was not good. I don't know. Like, it really made me aware of the fact that we're doing a podcast about a children's show.
Which is never good.
No. I can't imagine that anybody like really loves this unless they like grew up with it.
I'm still looking at these names. Tyler Noss, Jody Gray. Didn't get to hear any of that music by Jody.
I'm sure it was fire.
Oh yeah. Oh, again,
producer and art director Richie Rich.
Rich
explains all the cent signs, all the dollar signs, and
oh yeah, Carr Thompson. So these are all you're saying that some of these are synonyms?
Yeah, like Bruce Smithy instead of Bruce Dinsmore.
Yeah. Wow, interesting. I wish we could have asked him about this.
Yeah, it's too bad. Maybe if I ever get into touch with him again, I'll try and ask him. Well, there you go, Lucas. Arthur's Missing Pal, the CGI movie.
Well,
can't believe they only did one of these.
It's been a journey. I think what I've learned here is that, with all these Disney remakes and stuff like that, I don't want them to make another one of these, even with a big budget. I think that would be very bad.
Yeah, so it seems to be that these days, like this, before See, there were a bunch of original songs.
Beetle D B Boop.
Yeah, it seems that now they're still doing the specials. Like the most recent seasons have had a couple of I want to say DW centric specials.
Oh.
So if we do another commentary, it's probably going to be one of those newer ones. And we'll see how easy that is to find. Thankfully, we didn't have to go out of our way for this one.
But Blue P. George, I gotta resist the urge just to make fun of people's names and credits. I always get that angry video game nerd Fred Fox urge to be
yeah, Aaron Thomas. What kind of a name is that?
No, not a good movie. Had a fun time recording the commentary.
Very much so. And hope you guys had fun listening to this.
It's been a happy 3 years of the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
As always, thank you for supporting us and the Patreon. And please go to bestofhalifax.com and vote for us for Best Halifax Podcast.
Mm-hmm. You can do that until September the 15th.
Yeah, so get on that, please.
Please and thank you.
As we are officially the most family-friendly podcast on that list. So we can hold our hat high, knowing that. I feel like my brain has been zapped by this cartoon. I feel like I'm having trouble stringing words together.
Yeah, this...
Also, I feel like this is just showing the lyrics to the song Footloose from the film Footloose. Because I saw the phrase cut loose and I saw the phrase footloose.
It was capitalized, too. I don't know. Well, everybody, thank you very much for joining us for this, our third full-length commentary. And the first one released on the podcast feed because Lucas let me know that it's actually the same length as a normal episode.
So. Yeah, we, usually the commentaries go on a different feed, but we thought, 3-year special, give you guys a gift. And just because we've been busy this summer and kind of on and off this summer, just keep the podcast feed fill, especially during, the voting months when we need your vote the most. So
if you want to listen to our other 2 full-length commentaries, they are behind the paywall, patreon.com/Elwood City Limits. All it takes is $1 a month to get all of our extra content. We are not going to watch the Back to School with Franklin special.
47 minutes in a big in the corner. It's listen, if you have 47 minutes you need to entertain this kid for, put on this YouTube video.
So thank you, everybody. This was a lot of fun recording this commentary, and we will see you again very soon. Season 8 starts in September, and if all goes well, next week I'll be speaking with DJ Bob about the final Arthur music album to date. My name's Will Young, and for Lucas Mancini.
I don't have a quote this time because we didn't have the audio, so I will just say, Mary Mukau Isis.
And we'll see you next time.